Today, I want to talk about a Jamaican who left Jamaica and went to Haiti. And I'll be looking at the reasons as to why this Jamaican left Jamaica, the land of his birth, and went to Haiti or Haiti. In Africa, we call it Haiti, but it is called Haiti. And what was the main reason as to why the Jamaican went to Haiti? And what exactly did he go to do in Haiti? But when he went in Haiti, he was killed and his head was chopped off. But when he died a hero. Why did this famous Jamaican, who remained a hero, a national hero in Haiti, up to today, whenever you Google some of the leaders who helped Haiti in one of the historical events, his name will never miss. Ladies and gentlemen, why would I come here today and start giving you a story of a Jamaican who went to Haiti? Now let me tell you why I am giving this story today. A few days ago, I posted a video. I was trying to react on a video posted by a lady who said that many people, whenever the name Caribbean is mentioned, many people think of Jamaica. And I was trying to analyze and react on this video how famous Jamaica is in Caribbean and how influential Jamaica has always been in Caribbean. And I said that you're going to realize that in almost all the countries, there is always a Jamaican who played a role. In the comment section, there is somebody who came and he started arguing. And he said, why are you saying that Jamaica is so influential, but in the Caribbean, it is Haiti that first gained independence? But I sat down and I wanted to remind him that in Haiti, the greatest revolution that started in 1791, the Haiti Revolution, does he really know that the person who catalyzed it, to catalyze is like to speed up something or to start something? Does he know that the Haiti Revolution that led to independence and Haitians becoming independent and having their country back, the revolution was started by a Jamaican? Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to give you a story of how a Jamaican left Jamaica, went to Haiti, and became a national hero. Who is this Jamaican? His name is Dutty Bookman. Today we are talking about Dutty Bookman. Dutty Bookman is a Jamaican who was born in Senegal and Gambia. Before, in Africa, Gambia and Senegal was one country. It was called Senegambia. Senegambia. Senegal and Gambia were divided. So Dutty Bookman, a Jamaican, was born in Senegambia and enslaved, taken to Jamaica. In Jamaica, he was working in a plantation as a slave. And during his slavery period in Jamaica, he was very smart and he was teaching some fellow slaves how to read. And he was very eloquent. He liked reading books. And during the work of plantation, you know, when you're working in the plantation, sometimes, or more often than not, you become dirty because of the kind of work that they were doing in the plantation. So this guy was dirty. So his name came from being dirty, literally being dirty. But he loved reading. So they used to call him the dirty man who loves books. So the name came by Dutty Bookman. He was caught trying, to teach the slaves to read and also trying to organize a slave revolt. And that, therefore, led to Dutty Bookman being sold in Haiti. At that time, the Jamaican left Jamaica and went to Haiti. When he arrived in Haiti, he also became influential. He became famous and he became a leader of the Maroons in Haiti. and also a voodoo priest. This Jamaican went there and he continued his influence, influencing Haitians in the plantation and everywhere. And he became a leader of the Maroons, you know, and also a voodoo priest. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at how Dutty Bookman, the Jamaican, helped start the famous Haitian Revolution. Now, to my brothers in Haiti, I'm not trying to undermine the leadership role that was played by Toussaint Louverture. I'm not good in French and I can't pronounce his name correctly. Toussaint Louverture will also be remembered and is always remembered as a general who led the Haitian Revolution successfully. But ladies and gentlemen, who really started, catalyzed the greatest Haitian Revolution? 1791 August, at night, there was a secret ceremony, a voodoo ceremony that was held. This meeting was called by Dutty Bookman and a lady known as Cecile Fatiman, who was also a voodoo priestess. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this ceremony was to bring all slaves together. And who called it? It was the Jamaican, Dutty Bookman. He called this meeting because he knew that as a people, they had to start action and they had to start to revolt against the French who were trying to brutalize the Haitians. Now that night, a meeting was called, and this meeting was held at a place known as Bois Cayman. Now, what happened later that night? Slaves began to kill their masters and war started. At that point, the Haitian Revolution started. Now, I want to tell you something. Before this war started, Dutty Bookman said a prayer. This prayer, I wrote it down. It will go in history as a prayer that inspired Haitians, as a prayer that made Haitians fight for their rights. And that prayer was said by a Jamaican. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read this prayer. And it goes, "The God who created the earth, who created the sun that gives us light, the God who holds up the ocean, who makes the thunder roar, our God who has ears to hear, you who are hidden in the clouds, who watch us from where you are. You see all that the whites have made us suffer. The white man's God asked him to commit crimes, but the God within us wants us to do good. Our God, who is so good, so just, orders us to avenge our wrongs. It is our God who will direct our arms and bring us victory. It's our God who will assist us. We all should throw away the image of the white man's God, who is so pitiless. Listen to the voice for liberty that sings in all our hearts." At that moment, people felt the urge to fight for their rights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying that the Jamaican is the one who started the first slave revolt. 2 slave revolts had happened before. But it is said when the Jamaican stood, he was so huge, he was so tall, and he was fearsome that when he spoke, people felt inspired. And you can trace the oratorical skills, the skills of speech that is always emanated from Jamaica. When Martin Luther King was speaking, he was inspired by Marcus Garvey. When Obama is speaking, he's also inspired by Marcus Garvey. So there is always, some inspiration from Jamaica. So when Dutty Bookman was speaking, people heard him. And that very night, August 1791, will be remembered. And a revolution began. A revolution started in Haiti that led to Haiti become a nation. Now, what happened? When the revolution started, when the revolt started, the French realized the Dutty Bookman, the Jamaican, was so strong and was so inspirational. So what did they do? They went ahead, captured the Jamaican, captured Dutty Bookman, killed him, and chopped off his head. Now, why did they kill him and why did they chop off his head? After chopping his head, they displayed the head, publicly for all people to see, because they knew how important Dutty Bookman was to Haitian. They wanted to dispel the aura of invisibility. Dutty Bookman had inspired Haitian, and he made them strong. He made them want to fight for the rights. And so the French people realized that for them to calm down Haitian, they had to kill the Jamaican. And so he was killed and his head was chopped off. But that did not deter the Haitians. Now today, if you Google the leaders or the key figures that sparked and helped the Haitian Revolution, you're not going to miss the name of Dutty Bookman. Let it go into history that the Jamaican played a very big role in Haiti. And this has been inspired inside me to tell the whole world that my brothers in Haiti and Jamaicans have always tried to support each other. Now, why am I giving this story? I am giving this story so that we are also going to agree that Dutty Bookman, a Jamaican, played a very big role. Today, if you Google and look at the key leaders, some of the key figures that played a key role in the Haitian Revolution, you're not going to miss the name of Dutty Bookman. It is time for us to give credit where it is due. And let us also agree that our Jamaican brother, Dutty Bookman, played a key role. He was the one that started the greatest Haitian Revolution that started in 1791. Today, he's a hero in Haiti. Many books have been written about him, and he's remembered. He died, but he has always remained a hero. They chopped his head to warn people, but I like the spirit of my brothers in Haiti. They never, let Dutty Bookman down. The spirit that he had, they carried it on. And even today, I'm still proud of my brothers in Haiti. I stand with you, and I'm always going to support you, my brothers. In Caribbean, I know we are one. And my brothers in Haiti and Jamaica are always one people. It's only a few bad-minded people who always want to, talk ill and say this and that. But we believe, as we talk of one love and one people, we are one people. Even during slavery, you'll realize that most of the Haitians, they came from Senegal, Gambia, Congo, Nigeria, Yoruba, and even Jamaicans. So these are brothers taken to different countries, colonized by different people who spoke different languages. So ladies and gentlemen, I am happy with the love that we are receiving as a people. And for those who are new in this group or channel, it is called African Awok. Our aim is to spread love and talk positivity and encourage one another as brothers and sisters to come together. We mainly talk about one love, a motto that was inspired by songs sung by Bob Marley. Our main inspirations come from Marcus Garvey. Wanted to see us, we as a people in Africa, out of African continent, come together. So to my family members, let's talk tomorrow, same place, same time. For now, goodbye. We say Likolmo.